Hello, everyone. I'm Ralph Smith, the Smiths in the Black of the Strat Time Report, and let's take a look at what we got going on. We got earnings season in full swing here, but it's the end of the month, still the inside month, but getting a little closer and very strong today so far after yesterday's Rev Strat and the SPY. 1, 2, 2, and continuing. And also, remember the Fed announcement came out yesterday, and we're still handily above that, so they're seeing it as bullish. And on the weekly, you can see this big broadening formation here. So come the end of the month here, we're a lot closer to taking out those highs. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, SPY inside on the 30 here, consolidating up near the highs after this right here. 2 down, 2 up, 30 right here. Let's check that out. Slight lower low, boom, 2-2 reversal on, boom. These become an outside bar of all those guys, right? Now you're inside on the 30. We'll see if everything continues. Most things are higher today, so wouldn't surprise me at all. There's a 30-minute hammer in the QQQ, and the Qs still inside month, but we got Apple and Amazon, all that stuff, Roku today. So if they get going, they could take that out. If we go to the diamonds, inside on the 30. Right, still inside month, and we know that. But once again, we have all these kind of higher highs and stuff up into here that we could take out coming into the new month. And looking very similar, you can see this here. 2 down, 2 up. Right, here's your reversal, and boom, these became an outside bar of all that. Go to small cappers. Inside on the 30 as well, and you had the inside 30 here. The 2 down, the inside 2, 1, 2. Reversal here on the 30, still inside month. We'll see what comes of that. Some nice gappers. Etsy coming up here. 2-2 reversal month. 2 down, 2 up. And you can see here on the 30, the Rev Strat. Inside, 2 down. Rev Strat to the upside. Nice one for Etsy. We do have like SEDG. Some Solar's trying, but SEDG comes back in here on the 60, but that's tells us that we can look at run, sun power, all just kind of sitting there right now, but we'll SPWR inside on the 60 up into here, ENPH from yesterday, trying to keep going, but they're just kind of stalling out a little bit. Then we got the shenaniganer like HKD back at it again, and you can remember that here. These two inside, and then boom, off she goes, and this thing moves around a lot, so that's something you probably want to keep an eye on if you want to get a little more volatility. If you go to WST, and WST here, you can see this, 2 down, 2 up on the month, just running out a month, but having a real nice day here after yesterday's Rev Strat. 1, 2, boom. And off she goes. We'll see if that sets up again. You did have a nice 30 in here for you. The 312 on the 30 WST. Another thing, we got some retail. Wingstop. Wingstop starting to come in now off the 30. We'll see if that sets up again because you have this nice 2-2 reversal on the week or on the month that we've known about. And then she gaps up, holds up, and we'll see how that lines up again in the afternoon. If we go to Walmart, the big box marts, still trying to recover. And you gap down 2-2 reversal yesterday. Boom, it's still going. Right? So now the re-break of the inside month. Walmart fighting back. And that's getting a lot of them going. You got Target, all the big box marts coming back up. Still inside week, but getting closer, and still be an inside month, but you're like most things, inside months, but on the highs of the month. If you go to Costco, and Costco coming back up here too. And remember, that's still inside month to the upside, just running out a month. So it is what it is. We got the Shake Shack. The Shack having a nice little day here. And right at the end of the month, goes 2-2 reversal on the month today. After what? Triangle out, 2 down, 2 up reversal. And then boom, the follow through where these 3 become an outside bar of all that. You see? Yep. Another thing, we got this going into some REITs. VNQ. And VNQ still handily inside month, but near the highs. And, so we'll see if we go through there. You can see EQIX. It's ripping here. And EQIX takes the 2-2 reversal month, just running out a month. You see this slightly tick down. See how these two here our 30-minute bars. But if you go to the 60, we call this a sideways 60. It's not going to show you an inside 60, but we know that it is because these two are 60-minute period, right? And then it poked down here for the Rev Strat. 1, 2, boom, you're in. EQIX. We got AVB in the REITs also running. And AVB having a nice little day and late in the month. And so you'll hear me say call things in force. And what that means is that this is a 2 down, 2 up month. And that's in force until the end of the month. Unfortunately, it's happening at the end of the month, so we only got today and tomorrow for that to be in force. So we prefer those things to break earlier. If you look at here on the daily, you can see the 2 up, the 2 down yesterday, and then boom, 2-2 reversal, and now the follow through. And here's your inside 30. That's not bad. We'll see how these 60s line up. Coming into the afternoon. If we go to SPG in the REITs, having a nice little day here too, not bad. Potential compound 3 on the month. Coming back through this range here if they want to pick up some steam. Backing off now on this 60. If we go to DLR, and DLR setting up the 2-2 monther here, just pretty strong on those 60s. So we'll see that you did have nice 30 here, inside 30 continuation, 2, 1, 2, and we'll see what comes of that. Market just going sideways here off these inside 30s. Wouldn't surprise me to get some inside 60s as we wait for them big boy earnings later today. If we go to MRTN, and MRTN had this big ripper bar and then stuck in here, right? And then 1 bar ref set inside day, pokes down, 1-3, and now following through, all right? So if you go to the 30-minute, the way you get in on this is you do this. 2 down, 2 up hammer. This wasn't quite a 3, but 2 down, 2 up. There's your reversal on the 30 after a triangle the out, and boom, off she goes. Inside month to the upside, just running out of month. If we go to Microsoft, and Microsoft just stuck in here on that 30, but having another follow-through day after yesterday, and that 1 bar Rev Strat weaker. Inside week, pokes down, then boom, BC earnings. Still an inside month, but getting closer. We'll see if that can break that right now. Potential Rev Strat 30, if you can take this out. 274.69 of the next half an hour, we'll see. If we go to SIGA, and SIGA still ripping here, and that inside month to the upside, talked about that in the Strat Attack shoe, and here's that 30. 2 up by taking out the high, 2 down, boom, off you go. I believe it was a Rev Strat 15er. There you go, inside 15, stop these guys out, 1, 2, boom, and off she goes. SIGA still working. If we go to CHRW, and CHRW just coming up here strong, coming on the 3-2 month, so potentially the 3-2-2 coming into the new month, having a nice week, having a nice day right here, and here you go. Right there is where you get in. 2 down, 2 up, and you're in off the 15 hammer right there. Takes you back up into the highs. If we go to Sleep Number, SNBR now coming in a little bit on that 15er, but having a nice day. Still an inside month, but this thing's been a lot higher if it wants to come through here, come the new month. Here's your reversal day. 2 down by taking out the lows. Boom, these two be coming outside bar of all that stuff. And now trying to bring it in a little bit, and we'll see if that sets up again. We go to some of the EV stuff. Blink. 2 down, 2 up months, just running out a month. But you can see that had a nice morning here, and that had another nice inside 30. We'll see if that sets up again with Plug. Coming out of the ashes, now backing off. But inside week and up, and inside month and up, just running out of week and month is the problem. Router average is still just going sideways near the highs. If we go to Funko, and Funko having a nice little day, and you can see that 2 down, 2 up week, and been higher up into here. We'll see right now, stalling out with the market. This is a nice little inside 30 right there. 2 down, inside, and boom, off it goes. If we go to Baba, and Baba having some problems here. Inside week to the downside, and everybody can say that, right? Trying to set up here a little bit better on the 30, but prefer this to the downside because we want to look and try and get that outside month over here. BABA coming into the new month. We had Meta forward earnings and still an inside month, but this is closer to the lows, right? Rev Strat week 1, 2 down, right? And so yesterday had a strong day, but then the earnings come out, boom, kicker, but it hits magnitude by taking all these guys out. All right, so we'll see if that sets up again because you had the 2-1-2 reversal on the 60, but now potential Rev Strat downside 1-2 up, and so the next hour, if Meta takes out 159.03, that's going to get my attention right there. If we go to Charter, and Charter having some problems, and still an inside month, but you can see this week 2 up, 2 down on the week, gaps down. Call this a Momo shooter. Tried to recover, but anybody tried to bottom pick this gets stopped out right there. Boom, and down she goes. And I think it was triggered by an inside 30. Yep, inside on the 30 triggers that Momo shoot on the 60. We'll see if that sets up again. Right now, market just kind of meandering near the highs. We go to Qualcomm. And Qualcomm on the earnings, the 2 up, the 2 down day, now trying to recover into here. So if we go to 60, see if we can take this out. 2 up, if it goes 2 back down below here, gets my attention, below 145.93 in the next hour. Still an inside week, but right on the week. If we go to cash, and cash is getting slammed here. Not sure what's going on here, but 1 bar Rev Strat month or inside month goes up and then boom, fails and back through all this kind of stuff. Here, opened on the highs now, just kind of trying to recover off the 2 down, 2 up 60, but we'll see if that sets up again. If you go to CINF, and CINF, rough morning. But, sometimes when they slam them this hard right out the chute, that's sometimes it, but you do have an inside 60 right here to keep an eye on. If we go to RE, and RE outside weaker to the downside, taking out a bunch of monthly lows, and pokes down on here, trying to Rev Strat. So here, it goes down but comes back up. So if we go below here is the Rev Strat on the 60, below 251.23, but now we're back green, right? So you'd cover that and scratch it. But if you can retake that opening of 250.88 in the next hour, then you go back red on the 60 and back to Rev Strat. So we'll see if that happens or not. Right now, like I said, things going sideways. SPY cooking potentially an inside 60 up here. As we know, we're inside 30 right now. And just kind of sitting there. So we'll see how that sets up. Lots of big earnings coming into the afternoon, so we'll see how that goes tonight. Apple. What you thinking here, buddy? Right now, Apple Doji on the day, still a 2 down, 2 up reversal on the month, but we got that earnings coming out. You can see here, here's how you get in on this. 2 down, inside, back up, 2-1-2 reversal, but stalling out with the market, so we'll see if it stays quiet here coming into the afternoon. All right, it's going to do it for today. I'm up to Mr. Black. Strat Time Report.